Come on, all you angry town hallers. Would you get your story straight? Being angry? That's perfectly understandable. I'd probably be angry too if somebody managed to convince me that what healthcare reform is really about is the government taking over my computer and stealing money from my bank account and pulling the plug on grandma, of course. Now, the fact that none of these things is actually in any of the healthcare bills is another matter, but it's certainly easier to get riled up about those imaginary provisions than to have to decipher the actual details of actual legislation in the real world. Anyway, that isn't what's confusing me. I figure I've got a pretty good antenna, just like most folks, for when people are trying to manipulate me for their own financial or political interests. So that's not the problem. This is. I know you angries think, because you keep shouting about it, that Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, is trying to foist some totally un-American health care scheme on the unsuspecting American public. But what I still can't figure out is which totally un-American health care scheme. I mean, some of the time you angries are warning us we're going to turn into Canada. You know, long lines and long waits and doctors who say, eh, all the time. Other times, though, you swear it's Great Britain. If we pass health care reform, we're going to have a medical horror show right out of Charles Dickens. Plus, the food will be lousy. And if Great Britain and Canada don't put the fear of God into us, then you haul out the big guns. Rhetorically speaking, I mean, at least so far. It's like Russia, you scream. It's like communist China. And, of course, that old stop the conversation, pick your jaw up off the floor favorite. It's like Nazi Germany. You see how confusing this is for the rest of us? So little time, so many countries to be afraid of. Now, if you just settle on one country to despise, maybe we could finally have a coherent conversation. Well, maybe not coherent, but at least it would be shorter. But expecting us to sort it all out when 1 minute Barack Obama is supposed to be Adolf Hitler and the next minute Tony Blair? Come on, you angries. A little discipline, huh?